Right, so who was here before? No, it's your first time to be here. All right. So this is Strawberry, and organized it's called MC University. My name is Simon. So allow me to just go straight to the training. Before I do that, just put a word of prayer as you start. So Grace, please pray for us.
Okay. So let's humble ourselves for a word of prayer. Most gracious Heavenly Father, thank you so much for giving us life today. And thank you for the opportunity that you have given us to be here this evening. I know we have different expectations for this evening. We pray that you may enable our minds to be able to grasp that which is at the core of our expectation, so that at the end of the day we find that this has been a success. We thank you for all those who are here, each and every one of them. Thank you for giving us health and giving us the opportunity to be alive, and for the things that we have done today that we were supposed to do. We give glory to your name. For the things that we were not able to do but we were supposed to do as far as our purpose as human beings are concerned, we pray that you may enable us next time to achieve them. Forgive us for all our wrong comings, we pray in Jesus' name.
Amen. So today's topic is, I don't know if you saw the poster, but you're talking about inbound marketing. Inbound marketing. And the subtitle is Understanding the New Rules of Customer Acquisition. Now everyone is a marketer. Whether you run a business or you don't run a business. Because if you're a nurse like you need to convince your patient that they need to receive a certain service. You don't even presume it's obvious that they have to do what you tell them to do because they're your patient or your client, but either way you still have to sell what you're going to do to them. If you run a business and you're dating someone, especially apparently you've got 4 men in the house, you still have to sell yourself to someone for them to buy your manifesto. If you're married, you know what it takes to actually sell yourself. Someone say yes, okay, and even for them to move from their parents' home to come and live with you. So everyone is selling something, right? And even if it means just sharing ideas and trying to convince someone that this is a good thing, this is something good for you, I think everyone is out there marketing something. And interesting thing is that we are sometimes good marketers, but you don't know it. But let's talk about inbound marketing. And this training is sponsored by AMC University. I'll tell you about MC University in a moment. Before I do that, let me give you an outline of what you're going to cover. So number one, I'll tell you who we are. Okay, the guys who are hosting this training. Number two, I'll tell you why is this training important, right? Or why should you talk about inbound marketing? Okay. Step three, I'll tell you what has changed in the market. All right. Where have we come from and what are we doing at the moment and what's working right now. There's number four, I'll tell you what does it mean to talk about inbound marketing. All right. Then I'll show you how you can do inbound marketing. Right. Then I'll show you a step to simplify that process that will give you the next step. All right. So I've got 7 steps that I'm going to cover in this training. Let me start here. Right? Who we are. Now, AMC University is an online training institute, okay, that trains people on skills. We have got three core values. Number one is skills. We believe that people get paid for skills, right? You get paid for how big problems you solve. The bigger the problem, the more you get paid. And you can look at that anywhere, right? surgeons get paid so well because they solve a problem not many people solve. So if you can learn a skill, and you don't have to be a doctor for you to earn a lot of money, you can learn a skill about, for example, social media or copywriting or something. If you have a skill that you can solve someone's problem, then you can solve the issue of money, right? And I was just thinking, talking about the mandamanos. I was thinking as I was coming, I passed by town, I got a bit of tear gas, and I was saying, I think if people can learn skills, you can actually solve some problems. I don't believe in injustice that we have, isn't it? But I think there are things I can control. If I can control my income, then at least I'm in control of that, right? And therefore I won't cry for any politician to come and save me, because I don't expect any politicians to save me, right? So that is where MC comes from. So number one, you talk about skills. That's a pillar number one. Number two, you talk about values, all right? Values is ethics, integrity, honesty, hard work. Those are the things that we've lost as a society, and those are the things that bind us together. Then number three, we believe in connections, whereby after you are skilled, you have got values, then you say, oh, you can actually work with these people. So part of us, we try to want to connect young people with employment and help people earn more income, whether they're young people or even people who are working, because I also understand not everyone is working is making enough. The people have got a 8 to 5, but they have to make enough. They're looking, how can I be able to earn more, right? So we also want to help and solve that problem, right? So where did this MC come from? This is that it was born after practice. We earned this idea. We didn't just sit down and say, I think we should create a school that does this. We earned the idea. How did we earn it? In 2019, 10th of February, we registered a company called AMC Solutions. And the idea of this company, MC Solutions, was to do digital marketing for businesses. And we were doing it for money. I don't try to you that we wanted to help businesses. We were desperate for money. We needed money, right? It's good to be honest. We needed money, okay? And they said, how about you can do digital marketing for businesses, right? And as we kept learning how to do it, and now we actually saw businesses succeed, you said, this thing actually works, okay? And we worked with many businesses to help them do digital marketing. That's content creation, Facebook ads, And then after some point, you said, last year, I said, around this time, June, I said, how about what I've learned over these years? How many people need that same knowledge? And then MC University was born, right? So it was born out of, we earned that name because we saw it, we practiced, we persevered through, and it gave us a solution that if you have a skill, you can actually earn money. And back during COVID-19, it was like 1 year into the company, and I was doing 2 jobs, and I lost 1 job because COVID came. But that was still my best year in terms of income, because I was able to I had some digital skills. So that's how MC University was born. So a bit about me, I think I've already talked about that, is that, started doing digital marketing 2019 around 10th of February. Of course, we registered a company called MC Solutions that was doing digital marketing, and up to this point, we worked with quite a number of clients within NetDirect and outside, right? I've got a client in Australia, we've had a client in Japan, we've had a client in Australia, we've got quite a number of clients within town, okay, and a few in Nairobi. So we've tested and done this, and that's why we're saying, how about you transfer these skills to more people? So that's the whole point of what we are calling you here, okay? Now, let's talk about inbound marketing. Why is this important? Okay, why is this important? In this age and era, attention is the 21st century currency. This is 2024. No matter how good an idea that you have, no matter what cost you have, if you can't get attention, your idea won't get anywhere. Okay? And this didn't just start right now. Since time immemorial, people know that for them to change anything, to pursue a course and make a change they want to make, whether you want to sell a product or you want to make noise about any course you want to push, you must get attention. No attention, no change. Right? Now, for businesses, Attention means customers. And every business, I've not met any single business that says that we don't want customers. Every business needs customers. No question about that, right? So basically, so it could be, a business that needs more customers. It could be, someone will say that I want to earn more money. It could be, the point is that you need attention. If you're going to make any difference, you need attention. Now, interestingly, if you're going to set up a business, actually, I've seen people set up a few businesses, and people think about everything else except the most important thing: marketing. People think about everything else. Talk to any person who starts a business. Like, I want to get a loan, I get an office in town, I'll furnish the office, I do hiring, I hire the staff, I refine my product, then they assume if you set up the office, people will come. In the 1950s, they acted a movie called The Field of Dreams, whereby they decided to build a field somewhere in some bushes where there are no people. And the assumption was, if they make the field so beautiful, so good, people will find out that the field existed. That they put lots of money, millions of dollars into this field. But when the field was completed, no one showed up. Now that's how most businesses are. They obsess about everything else except how do I get people to know what I'm doing. They think about everything else except how can I get people to be aware that this is what I do. This is a product that I have, right? And that's an opportunity for us. Now let's talk about what has changed in the buyer culture. The buyer culture. Now, long time ago, in the 1950s, 1960s, there was something called cold calls, whereby you literally call people, hey, I'm so and so, and I'm offering this product, and people would buy, right? But people actually have got a way of, if you've ever taken a loan from these loan apps, people know to flag these people who call, isn't it? And they'll flag your number and say this is spam, isn't it? And now, as soon as the phone comes and you see the red thing, if your phone is like mine, it will show red, spam. Will you take that call? Don't. Okay? Then after that, we went to email, right? To emails. Whereby you send broadcast emails to people. I said before you send emails, we want to mail for the posters. So you could have this idea of this product, so you write a long form letter, okay? And then you put that letter into email, into a mailbox, right? I don't know if that's possible because Kenya, some of us when we're growing up, we didn't have personalized PO boxes. We used one for the church, and the letter would have to take months before it would arrive at home. But places whereby people got emails, that's how they used to do marketing. So they'll send you a letter telling you that, hey, we've got this phone, if you're interested, please do an order. And then you respond back with a form that you fill. This is my name, this is my location, I'm interested in the phone. Then you go back to the post office and you put it back. And then you go and they will send you the phone to come back to you. Right? Now today, people don't do that anymore. Then I move from there to TV commercials. Okay? Whereby you put an advert on TV and during the news it interrupts, or people are watching Maria or they're watching whichever series they want to watch, and suddenly they're going to interrupt. But become very clever because they know they can't keep their hand on TV. They walk and go to the kitchen to continue cooking as they wait for the isn't it? Yes. When they had, as soon as they pause, as let me go and finish cooking. Who does that? Followers, isn't it? Yes. Okay? And now they move to YouTube. And of course, you know what you do with YouTube. You can't wait for the 5 seconds to end. You need to press skip. So what customers have done, customers have become clever in avoiding marketing too. Now someone said, people want to buy, but they don't want to be sold to. Okay? People want to buy, but they don't want anyone to sell to them. Okay? Yes, and that's what we are saying. Today, long time ago, businesses used to be in control of marketing. Today, customers have the control. If they want to give you attention, they will give you. They want to give you attention, they won't give you. Now, this interesting thing with the Generation Z, okay, because we're talking about this topic is trendy. Generation Zs, right? 87% of this group, they'll make a purchase decision long before they even interact with you. Whatever you're selling, they'll make a decision that I want to buy this phone, and they will research. They will research about this product many times before they even meet you. So most of the time, before you even meet them, they know more about you than you know about you think you know about them. So they have actually done a lot of research. Now this shows that previously businesses controlled marketing. Today, customers have the power. And that's a huge shift. Okay? It's such a huge shift. Because previously, I could assume that I'm going to put a ad on TV, on a newspaper, and people will buy. To be honest, trust me, people don't read newspapers anymore. There's just some shift, okay, on how people are consuming information. Even if I was making, I would have to Adolf, tell me about this product. I'm looking for this thing. Today I don't do that. I just go to my phone and I'll search and I get the information that I'm looking for. Okay? So that shows that there's a shift. Okay? So here's the thing. The question we need to ask ourselves is that, are we making yourself visible? Whatever you are selling, whatever you're offering, whatever product that you have, whatever idea you want to push, are you visible? I was running a training this week and I was asking these guys and the students who are taking the training, when you go to sleep at night, because I think it was Warren Buffett or someone who said that unless you can find a way to make money when you're sleeping, you work until you die. What that means is, when you go to sleep at night, people are awake. Okay? Yesterday I slept very late and I sent some photos in a group around 2 in the morning. And this teacher messages me, he's part of that group, hey, please check this photo. I'm like, I thought everyone is asleep. When I go to sleep, people are actually awake. And where are they? They are on social media. They are making decisions. And the question I ask myself is, when you go to sleep, who is thinking about what I'm offering? Who is thinking about my product? Who is thinking of giving me money? But please stay with me because before, if you don't have a business, I'm going to give you a business idea before I finish. Are we together? Yes. So you probably have seen this book that says, Who Moved My Cheese? Anyone else read that book? Who Moved My Cheese? It's a small book. You need to read that book about change. But anyway, we ask the question, who moved my customers? Okay, who moved my customers? Who moved my customers? And we are saying the trend has changed. It's no longer the same. Now, so where are people spending time? Because the thing is, you need to find out where are people spending time, then make sure that we are where they are spending time. Okay? We are still talking about inbound marketing, and we are saying for them to come to us, because inbound is about them coming to us instead of us going out to them. Okay? For them to come to us, you need to find where are these people? Where are they earning? Now take some data and says that the typical or the common person spends 2 hours 23 minutes on social media. That's around 143 minutes every day. You see different social media platforms. And that means that a third of the time you're online, you're on a social media platform. Okay? The other thing is that when they look at the data right now, people are spending more time on TikTok than any other platform. I would have dared to ask, I won't ask, who has not been on TikTok since okay? Right? Unless you don't have the app on your phone. Yeah. But you have the app on your phone, the temptation is so high, so high to go on TikTok. True of us. True, isn't it? If you don't obey the, you make sure you don't have the app on you. But as long as the app is there, they just this temptation, right? And these days, TikTok is very clever. They actually tell you, hey, Adobe is online. You have to chat to them. Or every time they post a video, hey, just post it. Okay, and then they ask, are you interested? Right, and then I will say no, I click and I go and watch, and as soon as I was watching, they will show me another one. Before you notice, 5 minutes have gone by. People are spending time on social media. Now the world has got around 8 billion people. Out of the 8 billion people, 5.4 billion people are actually active on social media. 5.4. That's almost 3/4 of the entire world. They use some form of social media, right? And this data is drawn from 87 of top economies of the world. That means that actually it's more than that, right? So basically, of course, TikTok and YouTube are the top places where people spend a lot of time. So TikTok is leading, followed by YouTube. Of course, YouTube is because the nature of content is longer form. People spend a lot of time there. Then followed by WhatsApp, okay, no, by Facebook, then WhatsApp, right, and then Instagram. Now, at the top of, I was trying to check which country has got the highest number of people spend time on social media, and I noticed that in the entire world, Kenya, we are leading in the amount of time we spend on social media. And I wonder, there's this meme that says there's nobody there in Kenya. Kenya, kama uko na stress ni shida yako. You decide to be having stress in Kenya, that's your problem. For us, we are okay because there's always something funny, right? Yes. I'm not allowed to make any political jokes in a meeting like this, but this case can have the courage to even joke about the president, right? In a meeting like this, you don't make political jokes. I have no idea what this guy believes in. I don't get upset, so I should be very careful, all right? But if the average Kenyan spends 3 hours 43 minutes online. We are leading the entire world in the amount of time we spend online. Next to us is South Africa. South Africa spends 3 hours 41 minutes online. Next is Brazil. Spend 3 hours 37 minutes. Then after that is Philippines. They are number 4. All that means for you is, of course, that's not a good thing in terms of productivity, because I noticed that there's actually a trend on how much time people spend online and their productivity, but also at the same time, if you're a business owner or you sell a product, it means that people are actually there to listen to you and see. Okay? And the best thing about social media is that what you call the algorithm. When I talk about the algorithm, I mean, let me explain. You've probably been on social media and you're watching a video from a certain, Tom Daktari, for example, right? And you watch his one video. But next time when you come back, he's the same guy, but a different video, right? And then you scroll 3 times and you see him again. Why does that happen? That's the algorithm. It assumes if I watched Tom Daktari's video, I'm just picking as an example, the whole video from the start to the end, then I'm interested in that content. So actually it tracks how much time you spend consuming someone's content. And because their goal is to keep you on that platform as long as possible, they will tend to suggest to you more of what you watched, right? And that's basically the algorithm. Now that's an advantage for you as a business owner. It means if you can produce good content and people like it, the social media will work for you. And it will keep showing you people that don't even follow you. Because if, for example, my friend watches here and he watches all the way to the end and likes it, says, if you liked it, probably you like it also. It will show the same video to him. And if he likes, like, let's try it with the lady, you show it to Ashley also. So actually it starts working for your good. Are you getting the point? So if you're struggling and not getting attention, you probably need to check and see, you might be posting, but you just tell people, hey, buy my stuff, but no one is interested in that. You need to come up with content that is valuable, and that leads to the next step, right? So how do you get found? How do you get found? Because that's the most important thing. How do you make sure that you're actually visible and people find you? Okay? You need to show up where your audience is. If people are spending time on TikTok, you got to be there. you got to be there. If you are spending time on YouTube, you have to be there. If you are spending time on Facebook, you have to be there. The only way you can do that is through social media. Okay? And I think social media actually is the equalizer. I was looking at the case of Barack Obama in 2008. Obama being a senator, didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a lot of sponsorship. How do you become the president? And you're black. Everything is against you, by the way. Compared to Clinton, this guy was well funded, right? Well funded, a lot of money because he was white and everything. But Obama did have all these things. What he did, they leveraged social media. Every account, they were there. And they posted, and when someone commented, they engaged the person. And the more you engage people, by the way, the more they're likely to come back and be sure that you engage with them, and back and forth. That increases. Because we've got people who post and they wonder, why is it that my thing doesn't grow? Because when someone comments, you don't respond. So let me talk about the 7 C's, okay, for social media marketing. The 7 C's for social media marketing. If you please take note of this. Number 1, content. Content, right? Content. In our training, we have a philosophy that says that social media is like a party. Okay? Social media is like a party. You can go to a party as an attendee, or you can go to a party as an organizer. Now, those people are not on the same picture. If you go as an attendee, you go there to see how is the food. Did they cook enough? Who else is attending? Oh, now that's an attendee. They go eat and leave. But as an organizer, you have to go by and plan. When people come, what do they eat? What do they eat? Now, when you go to social media as a party host, it's different because you control who comes to the party. You control the food that you serve. That's social media. Now, I suspect many people go to social media as attendees. They go and watch TikTok. Oh, interesting. And they watch for some 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes before they notice, and that's why some people don't sleep early enough because of social media. So content basically is food, and you need to think of how can I provide good food, right? Now, if you're going to host a party, I'll probably attend a few parties to see what are other people doing, okay? What are other people doing? How are they hosting their parties also? Then I'll benchmark. Say, oh, they cooked this food. They cooked this. I'm going to cook, and people enjoy it. I'm going to cook the same food. So trying to see when it comes to content creation, don't try to start from scratch. Look at what have other people done. So that's the first C, content. The second C, community. 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 What this means is, when it comes to social media, after you've shared your content, drive people to your community. And that's why you've got WhatsApp groups. We've got Facebook groups, right? We've got LinkedIn groups, right? Everything in social media tends to work well around communities, right? Because once you put people in a community, people they tend to share together, okay? And that's why maybe after this we'll invite you guys. Let's also join our community also, so that you become part of us, right? Yes, communities. So after you've talked, you've produced content, don't just post and not people are going to buy. No, post and ask them, hey, can I add you to the group? Now then you move them from being out there to inside your circle, where they're likely to convert more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. The next one, conversation. Conversation. The third C. Conversation. Now, the secret to success online is initiating conversations. The more people you talk to, the more you improve your chances of success. The less the conversations, the less the money. Okay? And remember what I said earlier, that previously it used to be one way. As a business, we will send our message to you. Whether you take it or not, we are the ones who have communicated to you, okay? But today it's interaction. You listen to them and you respond. You provide support. I mean, that's how this generation is. It's the moment you stop providing support to them, the moment you stop responding to them, they've got so many options. They go to someone else. Right? The fourth C, capital. Capital. In brackets, social. Okay? Social capital. I started with the capital because there are the 7 C's. So it just remains a C. Social capital. Meaning that build a network. Right? Build a network. Build a network. Not from just within where you are, but even online. Build a network online. Alright? The next one, culture. Culture. Okay? And if you look at the word culture, culture comes from the root word cult. Now, cult is a negative word, but it just shows that you put together a group of people together who have got a belief system. For you to market a product and sell a product, you have to build a belief system. A belief system. That I think, and that's what politicians do. You look at what Ruto did, just use him as an example. He basically built a belief system that we are hustlers, they are, so it's we versus them. Okay? We are hustlers, and it's our time to take up. Now, whether that was true or not is a topic for another day. But he basically built a cult, right? And politicians know how to do this, right? But also big companies know how to do that. And that's why some of us will see. Safaricom is not the cheapest communication network in Kenya. But I think it's okay if I call you the Safaricom line, you think this guy is trustworthy. so I keep my line. Though it's expensive, I'm like, Right? Yes. Next is collaborations. Step 6 is the sixth is collaborations. You can't do this alone. You should look at other people in the industry as partners, not competitors. There are enough resources. And therefore I should ask myself, this is what I'm offering, for example, if I'm in the healthcare industry, how else can I work with someone who is in insurance? Do a collaboration with them. How can I work with someone who is in the hotel industry? Do a collaboration with them. Like, for example, for us, we are in training, right? But you partner us with these guys. They're in the hotel industry. Everyone wins. Okay? So it's collaborations, right? At advanced stage, you talk of joint ventures, whereby you actually work together to achieve a goal, right? Good. Finally is conversions. The goal of every marketing is to get conversions. Conversion simply means that you're getting people to make a purchase. You get people to make a purchase, right? So basically what you're saying is, number one, when you go to social media, you need to have, what am I going to give to people? Now, just for the sake of this audience, let me ask, do you have a business? No. You are working full-time?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you're not actively marketing a specific product for profit. All right, thank you. Do you have a business?
Yes.
Tell us about your business.
It's a laptop business based in Nairobi.
It's a laptop?
Yeah, laptop.
Okay. You sell laptops?
Yes.
Perfect. You said you're marketing MC University. Okay? You do graphic design. All right? You're marketing MC University. Okay, I'm assuming you're also marketing because being an admin, if you're not marketing, you'll have nothing to admin. So you have to market anyway.
Yeah.
So the thing is, now, I thought I should include this sentence here just for in case there's someone who doesn't know what to market. I think, and especially in the current economy, everyone should have some form of business. Everyone. You should have some form of business. Now, it may be physical business, it can be online business. Now, for someone who doesn't have any form of physical business, there's something called affiliate marketing, for example. Affiliate marketing is where you pick a product online. I mean, there are many platforms that offer this product, and then say that I think I want to promote this product. And then you need to apply these strategies you've talked about. So create content around that product. Make sure that you could create high relevant content. Okay? And I created a short video to make this process easy for you because it will look very complicated. And let me see if I can, I wish, because I didn't have a projector, I recorded the video, but I don't know what to do. Now, let me just explain how this works, right? Let me explain how this works. Previously, when it came to creating blogs and videos, it was a tedious process. You have to think up in terms of, I have to have a camera, okay? And thank God we've got better phones today. You have to think of a camera, an expensive camera, right? You have to think of a video editor, right? And then you have to think, how do you get all those things together? It used to be very complicated. But thank God today with artificial intelligence, it's very easy. Yesterday, within 1 hour, I was able to create around 3 videos that are very good. How did I do it? Use AI, artificial intelligence. I'm not able to, but this is what you do. How many of us have heard of ChatGPT? ChatGPT. All of us. Right? Now, under ChatGPT, there's something called GPTs. Right? Something called GPTs. Okay? Under ChatGPT, or inside ChatGPT, there are things we call GPTs. A GPT is a version of ChatGPT that has been created to serve a specific purpose. Right? So instead of going to the ChatGPT and telling, hey, please give me this, you go to a specific GPT that's, for example, is meant for generating video scripts. Okay? Long form and short form. Then tell the GPT, please give me a video script to market X or Z product. For example, I told it, write me a video script about inbound marketing, okay? Or multi-platform marketing, all right? And I'll play the video for you in a moment. And within, of course, you know how fast ChatGPT is. Within, of course, less than a minute, I got the script, all right? Then I went to another tool. I got the script, I went to another tool called InVideo. I put that script into InVideo, then it asked me, do you want it to be in English or Kiswahili? I said in English. Do you want a male voice to speak or a female voice? I said a male voice. Do you want it to be any voice or your voice? I said my voice. So give me your voice. So I recorded on my phone and I gave it the voice. Then it integrated that voice in the app. Then do you want it to have music? Yes. Do you want it to have these stock images? I said yes. Then I said, go ahead. It took me 5 minutes to get this. Now listen to this video, all right? And tell me how much it would have taken me to produce this video, okay? Are you a small business owner struggling to get customers? Wondering if social media marketing is worth it? Are you a small business owner struggling to get customers? Wondering if social media marketing is worth your time? In today's digital age, social media is where people are spending most of their time. And if your business isn't there, you're missing out. You're probably wondering, who is this guy? My name is Simon, and I specialize in training small businesses to dominate social media with effective content strategies.
Let's dive into how the right mindset can transform your social media presence. First and foremost, consistency is key. Social media isn't about instant success. It's about showing up regularly and building a presence over time. Imagine your favorite TV show airing sporadically. You'd lose interest, right? The same goes for your audience on social media. Consistent posting builds trust and keeps your brand top of mind. Social media marketing is a long-term game. It's not about overnight success, but about gradually building a loyal community. Think of it as planting a garden. You don't see the flowers bloom immediately, but with patience and care, you reap the benefits over time. The same applies to your social media efforts. Navigating the complexities of social media can be overwhelming. That's where using an expert comes in. With the right guidance, you can learn the strategies that work and avoid common pitfalls. An expert can help you tailor your content, engage with your audience effectively, and turn your social media channels into powerful marketing tools. To recap, consistency, playing the long game, and seeking expert help are crucial for social media success.
Alright. I didn't speak anything. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
I know what you're saying. It's much easier right now. Okay? We know that customers are out there on social media, okay? Instead of like scratch your head, how am I going to do it? AI. And this is just one tool. You've got like 10 tools that you can use. AI tools you can use to come up with images, design graphics, come up with videos, come up with a script, and get all that content out. So today, you don't have to be a big company or have a lot of money to actually do it, right? So basically, that's why we're saying that actually, everything has changed, right? And most people instead of getting excited, oh, AI is here. It's a question of how can I actually use AI for my benefit? Because 10 years from now, you feel so sad, my brother. You feel so sad that you are there when ChatGPT was released in 2022, but you never met a single call in ChatGPT. You feel so bad about yourself. Trust me. 2032 December. When politicians are looking for 2027, you should look at what do you want to do with my life. Okay? Yeah. Politicians think about in terms of 5 years, right? We also need to think about in terms when this guy gets out of power, whether he gets or not, what can I do with my life that's going to make a difference in my life? And today that is possible with artificial intelligence. And that's why we made an opportunity as MC University. We need so that we organize this training. We thought maybe we should invite you guys, since you've come for first training, so that we can tell you about what we do, right? What you do at MC University and the training programs that we have, right? Can I go ahead and tell you about that? Can I share that?
Yeah.
All right, good. So basically, as MC University, our focus is to do skills transfer so that you can empower people. And we know the first place that you can empower people is how to use social media. Because people are already social, but they're using it as party attendees instead of party organizers. And therefore, you find that 20% of your time you've consumed being on TikTok. But if someone asks you, what are you doing? You can't tell, you're just there for entertainment. And therefore, we are in a mission to tell people, stop being a consumer on social media, become a producer on social media. And make a profit out of it. Now, let me give these examples, last example, then I'll tell you what we have. Now, this is a sad story. But I'm just thinking, earlier this year, I think like 2 months ago, all of you heard about Chira, isn't it? Chira. Brian Chira. Right?
Chira.
Chira. I am Chira. Brian? Now this girl was 22 years old. From a humble background. Only with a grandmother. All he had was a phone and TikTok. Probably if it was during when my parents grew up, no one would have known this guy. No one, completely. I don't believe in what he believed in. I don't support that by any means. But because of our phone, right? We are talking about him here today. Whether it was good or bad, but he made a name for himself.
Yeah.
True or false?
True.
He made a name. He made a name. And I'm just asking, you might be Brian Chira. You might have gone through whatever you went through, but you can actually use social media to actually push a course. This is social media. If you could do it, just with a phone, all right, and find a unique message, and I say that I am, all right.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know about him anyway. It's funny that you only become popular after you die. It's unfortunate. You hear about you after you're gone. When I heard that the guy was popular, I was like, what is it about? What is this guy? Because I walk around town and girls are talking about him. I'm like, what is this guy? Okay? And then on TikTok, he's trending. I'm like, what's up? Because he used social media for the right purposes. Use social media to build a name for himself, isn't it? Yes. And of course, I think his grandmother is happy because when he died, they raised around 5 million. Yeah. He may not have enjoyed the money. I don't support that culture. I think you should be supported in your life. But welcome to Kenya. Now, so we've got a 10 days training challenge whereby we want to help people to focus on becoming producers on social media instead of being consumers on social media. In this training, we cover number 1, understanding social media. Looking at social media the right mindset. As a party host, not a party attendee. Then after that, we talk about content creation. Content creation. How can you create a lot of content, right? Because that's the food that you serve on social media. But then you understand for this food to be served, you need to distribute it on different platforms. So we go to Facebook and talk about Facebook organic marketing. How does Facebook organic work? Okay? And after that, talk about Facebook paid. Right? How can you spend money to get attention on Facebook? How can you run ads in the right way? Then after that, talk about Instagram marketing. Right? What are the back ends of Instagram? How does Instagram work? If this is the 4th largest social media platform, why is it like that? How can you also be found there? Then talk about LinkedIn professional. Right? LinkedIn is a professional network. How can you set up yourself? How can you be able to publish articles? Right? After that, talk about TikTok marketing. Right? I've just talked about TikTok a lot tonight, but it's such a powerful platform because people are spending a lot of time there. And actually, that was part of our training for the class last night. Then talk about YouTube marketing. All right? How can you create content there? How can you make sure that you go viral on TikTok and on YouTube? Then talk about X and Pinterest. I don't know if you guys have heard of Pinterest. You have, eh? If you're looking for nice images and ideas, then people go to Pinterest.
Yeah.
But do you know there's a lot of sales happening through Pinterest? Absolutely. Why we cover all these platforms? We want to give you the opportunity of multi-channel content distribution. They can't find you on YouTube, they should find you on X. They can't find you on X, they'll find you on LinkedIn. They can't find you on LinkedIn, they'll find you on TikTok. They can't find you on TikTok, they'll find you on YouTube. You're somewhere, right? Yes. And whether it's an individual or as an organization, you've got every reason to be available. And then finally talk about email marketing. But you don't stop there. There's a bonus. We know that maybe you don't have a business. How about we show you how to promote other people's products through what you call affiliate marketing? So that to make it easier for you, if you're supposed to work all the time, you can get 2 hours at least in a week to create videos, and then every day just release one video. All right? Put it on TikTok And because TikTok has got a shop, at the end of the video, tell them, hey, check here for this product. Get paid in US dollars and cash that money. Who doesn't need more money? We all need more money.
Yes.
We all can use more money, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we are adding a bonus on affiliate marketing. Then the second bonus is AI marketing. What I just talked about. We actually show you how you can use artificial intelligence to actually save your time and produce more content. This is a 10 days program. It's only 10,000. And you meet from Monday to Thursday, 1 hour a day. Right? You don't have to leave home, you don't have to come to Strawberry, you join the training from home. Right? Yes. So, any questions? I'm actually done here.
Maybe one question, if I may ask. First of all, thank you for that knowledge. It was mind-blowing. They say you never stop learning. When you stop learning, you stop growing. And I think, especially for us millennials, that missing a TikTok, I think it's high time to download. But my question is, now that this is the area we are going in social media, and the current generation, especially most of us who have gone to school, as you've seen the trend, we've been, to me, say it's being brainwashed, whereby we are meant to believe as a normal African kid, you need to go to school, get a degree, graduate, get a job, then you work from job, kila siku 8, you are at work, you leave at 5, and that is norm the rest of your life. So how are we going to change this norm moving forward, so that we can at least change the mindset and tap into this social media network? Because nowadays it's free to open channels in this social media network. But at some point, because now if you have been keen, there is something they're introducing now, something called premium. You know, there is that for free, and then there is a premium which you need to pay. I think in the near coming years and not so long, even opening this platform, till you'll have to pay. And may be a cost that you and I cannot afford.
Sure.
So how can we really tap into this before it's too late, since this is the future we're talking about?
I like that question. That's a very good question. Now, I think I should start where you stopped. It can be paid. Yesterday I was watching this TikTok channel, and this girl talks about crime, and exposes different issues in the country. But then I noticed that TikTok now has got a feature whereby you see part of the content. I think there are like some content you can't watch unless you subscribe. And the subscription is quite good. There is basic 500 shillings. Then there is silver 1500. And then there's premium 3000. Now that's good news for the creator. Okay? Because you get an opportunity to give people a taste of what you're offering. And that's what I'm saying, guys, after this training, if you don't do anything, please start becoming a producer on social media. You can take this knowledge, go and apply it on your own. You don't have to work with us. Okay? But of course, you want to achieve it faster. We've done it before. So we actually good to help you. So the first benefit is, number one, these platforms are making content creators to actually start earning money. So look at this guy. He has got around 50 videos. He gives around 40 for free. Then says, you want to watch these 10. And now the way the human mind works, you'll be unhappy if you get something and then part of it is denied. You are unhappy. Like the mind is set in a way that you are unhappy until you get what you want. Okay? So you watch like the 40, but why can I get this 10? Why is it I can get? So you actually look for money and pay so that you can watch, though they are similar to what you've already watched. That's how the human mind works. YouTube has got the same thing, right? If you look at the big account, there's a place you can join, right? And if you join a channel, you pay some money every month. So think of this creator maybe has got like 100,000 followers or 50,000 followers out of the 100,000 followers. Only 10,000 say that we want the exclusive content. 10,000 times, and it's every month, times 1,500. How much money is that, Ashley? 1,500 times 10,000.
That's a lot.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
Tell me an MP who is earning that amount of money. And it is a phone. It's a phone. And AI. I probably just need to come and speak.
You don't need this big camera lights.
No, you don't need all those things. That's what I'm saying. You don't take anything from this trade. Make your evening worth it, and say that I'm going to stop being a consumer on social media. I'm going to become a producer. I can forget whatever Ruto is doing if I focus on myself and producing content. Because it's just a matter of time. Right? Just a matter of time. I've seen creators rise from scratch and their lives has just changed because of content. And once you build that, trust me, if you have attention, you can promote anything. But because you're good people, we're good to promote good causes, isn't it? Yes, we stand for good causes, we stand for the good. So therefore, we're going to build this platform so that you can actually promote that which is good. That which is good. So generation millennials, you need to be saved. You need to be saved, okay? And stop saying that no, social media is for kids. Attention is the 21st century currency. I hope that answers the question. Yeah. We need to do action. Let's do something about it. And of course, we're going to walk you through the process in our training. You can go and implement this on your own, but if you want us to walk you through the process, why not? We're more than happy to walk you through the process. Any other question? Yes, did you see that 1.5? Did you see that 1.5? Yeah. So, yes. Now, this is an easy process. Is it just something that you tap and then it works? There's a lot of learning. But of course, you work with someone who's walking you through the process, it becomes easier. Yes?
Maybe one last question.
Yes.
Someone will ask you, because social media is all about numbers. The higher the subscribers, like YouTube, meant to understand you reach, I don't know, it's 1,000 subscribers before you start earning. But someone will ask you now, there is this tool of AI to help me create content, and maybe I just need a phone, yes, but now, how will I get the jump? How will I get these people in order to maybe start earning? Because at the end of the day, the goal is the money. The money is the motivating factor.
Thank you. 2 years ago, I worked with a professor from my university and told me an important lesson. Told me that, Simon, when you're looking for money, you don't get it. When you stop looking for money, that's when you start making money. What am I trying to say? You go to YouTube to start critical so that you can reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so that you start earning. You will never reach. Neither will you ever earn. Because every day you'll be checking. Only 2 subscribers. Hey, only 5. You get discouraged. but you find a cause that you support, okay, in an area that you're good at, and just talk about that. Don't even look at how many people are subscribing. Just focus on, of course the temptation is, I want to look at the analytics, how many followers do I have? The temptation is there. But if you focus more on, I want to provide value, I want to help people, I want to share what I know. Like for example, you guys can, I don't expect anything from you. I'm just saying thank you for coming. You get? I love this. I spent the whole afternoon preparing for this presentation. Okay? And it's just I'm so passionate about marketing. I can talk about marketing all day. Okay? But if you're saying, oh, I think I like that, let me work with you, then no, we are okay for that. But you're saying that focus on what you want to give people. And the best way to do this is to work with someone. Don't try to do it alone. You get discouraged. Work with us and we'll help you. Yes, please. You have a question? My brother. You have a question? Alright. Any question?
No.
Alright. Ashley, any question? Chris? Alright. Daisy, any question? Good. So thank you so much. Allow me to close there. Please, if you want to enroll for the training, the current class is ending this week. So you have a class next week. I think either this week or early next week, I'm not sure. But you have a class that will begin beginning next week, either on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll be more than happy to onboard you, and let's change the story. Don't be that guy. Today I was reading someone who said that, someone can help you. Okay, someone can help you. Instead of letting them help you, you start ghosting them. Okay, that person can help you, but you decide to ghost them. Okay, not your ghosting, you ghost them. You need their help, but you try to go because you think, I want to be sold. I can't give that guy money. He doesn't need your money. And this person was like actually they spoke to me. And they're like, if you can't allow yourself to be challenged by someone else, you never challenge anyone else. Today I buy products just to see what are people doing, by the way. Why is this thing guy succeeding? I buy the product just to see why are they succeeding. And therefore my message, let me do so that I can learn what they're doing, alright? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. If you like, you can give us feedback about what you've had today and the training. If you like it, you can give us feedback. We'll be more than happy than that. And of course there's tea, right? There's tea. This is enough. So all of us can have 2 cups each. Okay. Yes. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Grace is our admin. You want to say something?
I just want to say thank you to all for making time. You didn't have to